Hello everyone. The Auto Send Invoice app helps user to streamline their invoicing process by sending an invoice emails to the customers automatically. Now let's start this by configuring the invoice button configuration. So for that we need to get into the settings. Under point of sale, we need to enable an option named download from the button configurations. So from here you can see under the button operation we can download, you can send by using mail by, and also you can download as well as you can send a mail to the customer as well. Okay, and which is configured under endpoint of sale configuration. Once this is done, let me choose a download first. Okay, let me save this one. Now we need to get into the point of sale to create a new order. So from here we can see endpoint of sale. Let me open a new session. Okay, so from here let's choose end products. Let's select end customer. Okay, now we need to do end payment. At the time of creating end payment, user needs to click on the invoice button which is available here. User can see an invoice will be automatically be downloaded once we click on the validate button which is available here. Okay, user can see an invoice that we have downloaded will be created in this way. Okay, it will automatically downloaded the invoice. And now let's change an invoice button configuration. So for that we need to get into the settings. Okay, so from here let me get into the settings. Okay, so when we scroll down under the button operation, user needs to select and send by mail option from the button operation under the point of sale configurations if the user wants to send an invoice to the email automatically to the customer. Okay, now let's save this option. Now let's get into endpoint of sale. Let's open a new session now. Now let me select end product from here. Let's select end customer as well. Let's do end payment now. Okay. User can see the payment screen with the invoice enable option. So now you can see this order will be created. It will send an automatic emails to the customer as per the settings that we have made. Now let me get into the emails. To get into the email under settings, we can see an option named technical where we can see an emails. It will show all the emails that we have created. Okay, so from here you can see this is the invoice that we have created now. From here you can see and content of the email will be like this, like you can see in here the name of the customer, and also you can see the invoice will be generated for you. There you can see an invoice number, total amount, invoice date, and also the other more informations like this. Okay, and like the same way let's change an invoice button operation. So for that we need to get into the settings. Before that we need to close the session right away here. Let me get into the settings. Under the configuration we can see end settings. User needs to select and download and send by option which is available here. If user wants to download and send an invoice by the email automatically to the customer, we need to select this option. Now let's save this one. Okay, so let me get into the point of sale and let's open the new session now. So after we have enabled this option, it will automatically download the invoice as well as it will send an invoice details to the customers automatically. Okay, so from here let me choose an product and then the payment. Okay, let's choose an invoice. So it will automatically download it, that is user can see that invoice will be automatically downloaded, and at the same time we can that is user can see and automatically send an emails to the customer. So it will show an email content right away here. And also we have the other option to auto send an invoice. So for that we need to get into the settings. Under point of sale we can see an option named and send by email cron. So from here, user can configure time and set and period, like whether it is a minutes, hours, days, week, and month. And they need to click on the start button, which is available here. Based on this, invoice will be automatically sent to the customer. User can see and schedule action to send the invoice automatically based on the selected time period. To get into and schedule action, so we need to get into the technical. From here we can see and schedule actions right away here. So from here let me get into an invoice. So from here user can see this is one of the schedule action to send an invoice automatically based on the selected period of time. And also it will auto send an emails to the customers as well. We can see and those emails created in the emails list. From here we can see all the emails that we have generated. So in this way, we can make use of this module to streamline their invoicing process by sending an invoice emails to the customers automatically from the point of sale. Thank you for watching.